Hello and welcome. I'm as always your host Elizibar, and this is something I stumbled across while I was preparing a series that's going to start tomorrow, where I play an old SSI strategy game called Imperialism. So, what is this? It's a remake of Imperialism, open source. I haven't played it yet. I just installed it a couple minutes ago. Okay, 20, whatever. It was right before I went and got this nice, cold, refreshing beverage that could be yours. Mmm. Anyway, that's something I stumbled across. I don't expect it to work just because of the version number. And I was looking at the patch notes. Here's the release notes for this. Uh, Basically, I skimmed a bunch of the patch notes, and it looks like it's going to be pretty early on. So maybe if we're lucky, we're going to see something like that, which is kind of ugly, but that's how open source stuff tends to look until starts getting polished by people that want to do polish. Anyway, I am totally hype that this exists. There doesn't seem to be a huge imperialism community online. Let's fire this up. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the launch screen of the original. We got preferences. I don't hear any music. Maybe there's not any yet. And the developer had just taken all of his work, which was in Java, and ported it to Python, which seems like a lot of work for maybe not a whole lot of gain. I don't know. Getting started, the tutorial section will be filled with content once the game is in a more stable state. Yeah, so we're not in a stable state. Kinda what I figured I'd see. At least something like this. So start screen. That's where we're at now. Opening a new scenario. Choose the game lobby. And the game lobby, choose a single player scenario. There, choose that. In the preview, choose a nation on the map. Choose scenario startup. Okay. I like that effect. I moused over it and it got like a scepter and stuff. That's kind of neat. Alright, well, we only have one scenario, Europe 1814. So it's like a Napoleonic scenario. That seems like a weird time to start because everybody's at war with France. Or this is before Napoleon's 100 days, isn't it? So I guess we're at peace for the moment. Then I don't know how you'd handle that. So we actually have the ability. Um, that that's not Denmark. That's Denmark. I think those are backwards. Serbia, Sweden. Okay, so some of the names are mixed up. But all right, let's click England. I think we've selected England. Let's hit the check mark. And I guess that's it. Okay, I guess in this version of the code, we're not actually able to start a game, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping we could. Can I just Alt F4 out of this? Yes, I can. Cool. Anyway, I saw this and I thought it was kind of interesting. I guess I should have checked it out before I started recording it, and now I feel kind of goofy because I'm about to upload a video where we don't actually play a game, which seems weird. But there's a forum with not a lot of activity on it. Looks like this guy can really use some help to get the release underway. I'm not a Java dev, or I might actually have contributed to this. If it was still written in Qt5 graphics framework. You see, I don't know what any of this stuff means. If it was still written in Java, I might have been able to help because I used to write Java code way back when. I guess I could learn Python. The syntax isn't that different because it's still a C-like language. Just all the function calls are different and stuff like that. Well, stuff like this I really like. Usually these projects have names like FreeCiv or Free Call or Open whatever, that like free or open because it's open source. It's totally open source. It's hosted, unfortunately, on SourceForge. I don't actually want to download it because I've already downloaded it, but I guess you're going to start downloading this anyway. Yeah, whatever. No, SourceForge has a bad reputation. because they were injecting basically malware into open source projects. That's the simple way to say it. It's more complicated than that, but that's kind of the beginning of it. I guess I'll end the episode here. Thanks for checking this out. If you happen to be a Python developer, come over here and help this guy out, man. Like, I want this to be a thing. I want this to exist. Because I found this when I was trying to troubleshoot why my uh, really old, zipped up copy of Imperialism wasn't working. And eventually I figured it out, and it had nothing to do with anything I found on the internet. Uh, it was just a compatibility mode. I had to check a checkbox. But, this is the kind of stuff that I get kind of hyped for on the internet. Let's see. What's the last post over here? It's in spam prevention. Wow. His little forum was getting spammed? There's no activity on this. Why would somebody... Yeah, I'll never understand spam bots. So again, I appeal to you if you're a Python dev and you like Imperialism, or you like Imperialism and you're not a dev. Help this dude out. Trilarian, help him out, man. He needs it. Like this game should be a real game. You know? This should be a thing. Just like the civilization and colonization equivalents are actual games. I should play those sometimes on the channel so you can check those out. So I guess this is kind of an unfortunate thing to do as my first, like, let's look at an open source game thing, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish this had worked and we could have got in game. Bye-bye.